This is gonna be a very budget-friendly, travel-friendly makeup tutorial, and only doing it because you asked. I'm gonna sit very nice and close to you. Okay, you will see I am due for getting some new products because, just for reference, this is my lip liner. Do you see how tiny this is? And this is the cap, look. It's even tinier. So let me show you all the products that I use and then I'll just apply them. Sorry, I'm not very good at this. But if you're here because you're learning English, you either can shadow me or learn some vocabulary words or just kind of practice your listening, I guess. You know, 2 birds with 1 stone. That's pretty violent, actually. Okay, so this is it. These are all the products that I use literally every day when I put on makeup. Oh wait, this one too. Okay, hair out of the way. Sorry, I'm gonna have to look here because I'm looking at myself. I don't have an additional mirror here. I'm in an Airbnb. Again, this is a travel-friendly makeup tutorial. Okay, so I use a combination between this sunscreen and this BB cream. So it is the Beauty of Joseon? I don't know how to say that, sorry. And then the Misha Perfect Cover BB cream. Mix them on the back of my hand, just a little bit. I hate the feeling of like super cakey foundation on my face, so I just mix them up. Then I slather it all over my face. It's pretty important to have like a good skin texture because doing this with my hands when I have like dry, flaky skin just doesn't work. I would need like a beauty blender or something. I don't know, maybe because I'm in Southeast Asia. Yeah, I'm in Southeast Asia. Oh my God, I just blanked for a second there. And it's like humid all the time. My skin like literally never gets dry. It's just oily all the time. And I just tap to just make sure that there's no streaks and there's no like lines, you know? Looks pretty good. I still have my freckles showing and like my skin imperfections, but like, who cares? Literally nobody cares. This is what I learned in life. Nobody really cares. Only you care. This is where the embarrassment comes in. Well, not really embarrassment because I'm not embarrassed. It works for me. But this is my eyebrow pencil. It's so tiny. I don't even know what brand it is because the label is just faded. Like there's nothing on it. I just brush them up with this tiny little brush. This is so funny. I've been traveling for like the past 8 months. I cannot be bothered to buy new makeup products. And then I just kind of fill in some of the areas that I would like to be a little bit more accentuated. It doesn't have to be perfect because I will brush that in. I only do like a tiny little light color. I don't really like the crazy eyebrow look anymore. I used to do that, like the laminated thing. I don't do that anymore. See? It's not a crazy difference, but there is a difference. You know that meme where there's like a really, really beautiful horse and then like a really ugly donkey? This is the horse and this is the donkey because donkey. This is the donkey because like, what is this? There's like no shape to this eyebrow. So I'm gonna have to work on this one a little bit longer. Tiny strokes, we're not in a rush. Hold on, I need an actual mirror for this. All right, honestly, good enough. No one's gonna like inspect my eyebrows, you know? Only I do that. Okay, next is this. I've had these products for more than a year, so this is the Charlotte Tilbury, I don't even know what it's called. It's a brown eye pencil. It stays for quite a bit, so I like it. So I'm just gonna draw a little wing. Don't need to be perfect with this one. I'm gonna like create like a rough idea of what I want this wing to look like. This is like the most foolproof method ever. You just use a pencil, then I'm gonna take a tiny little brush and smudge that in to create your like perfect shape, just like roughly, like a little draft. But it's kind of important to look like straight ahead, like this, not like how I'm doing it in the camera. And then you also kind of want to push that pencil into your lash line so there's no like gap between your lashes and the pencil. So that was step 1. Next, you add more pencil and you follow the line that you already created and you just add more product. Again, it does not have to be perfect. You smudge that again and you have your little wing. Then I have this Revlon Color Stay eyeshadow. So I take a bunch of this and I push it into that line, because that will make it stay literally all day long. It also kind of gives it a softer look. It's not like super dark, super black eyeliner, you know? Okay, I'm gonna do the other eye. Eyeliner done, now mascara. I can talk while doing this because I'm gonna get it all over my eyelid. I did it anyway. Okay, now a little contour. Kind of follow the shadow of my cheekbone. Jawline, the other side. A little bit of blush. Charlotte Tilbury Iconic Nude. Just kind of following my natural lip line. My lips are, I guess, kind of defined by nature. So when I line them, I don't have to go outside the natural line. I don't know if that makes sense. I just kind of like go on top of it. This will last on your lips for so long. And then I just kind of like add a little bit more color around that line, so then it's not just the line itself that's noticeable. This looks a little weird right now, but I just go in with a simple chapstick, Nivea, kind of like all over my lips, even over the pencil. Kind of smudge it in like this. And that's it. Literally the simplest makeup routine that ever existed with the simplest product. I mean, yes, this is a little bit more expensive and this is a little bit more expensive, but I've had these for so long, and like I've had this for 2 years and look at it. Like I've hit the pan, but there's still so much more product. Like I don't need to buy another one. So like it makes sense, you know? This is like, I don't know, $40 now. So can't really justify that. But again, it's lasted me so long that I think it's worth it. So yeah, thank you for being here. Bye.